makes it feel good to show people coming together as a community to show support for someone that got killed in the line of duty.
The community has been coming together to show their support for Deputy Peter Herrera, his family, and other law enforcement on the day of his funeral. I'm Estefania Safer. Daniel and Natasha are off. KTSM 9 News reporter Susie Castillo is in the newsroom with how the community has come together.
People from across the community to law enforcement from across the country paying their respects to Deputy Peter Herrera and his family. Friends, family, and hundreds of law enforcement attending the funeral at St. Francis Cabrini Catholic Church. Many listening to the Mass from outside the East El Paso Church, showing their support for Herrera's family.
And we're just in shock. It hurts every day. We're at a loss for words.
Large American flags flying in Deputy Herrera's honor. The procession leaves the church for the cemetery. The hearse followed by Deputy Herrera's unit, 1510, with his wife in the vehicle. Dozens of law enforcement units follow, making their way past Del Valle High, the school Herrera went to.
My heart's out for them, and he was helping out the community.
Hundreds more line the streets along the route. Some former classmates of Herrera wanting to let all law enforcement know they're not alone.
We can come together as a community so the law enforcement can see that not everyone is against him, that they do have the support.
The procession ending at Evergreen Cemetery on Montana near Loop 375, where Herrera is being buried. It was met by another large crowd and a flag flying high as the community says their final farewell to Deputy Peter Herrera. Herrera had been with the Sheriff's Department for more than a decade. He was 35 years old. Reporting live in the newsroom, Susie Castillo, KTSM 9 News.
Thank you, Susie. Well, Deputy Herrera died Sunday, 2 days after the deadly traffic stop. As we reported, court documents reveal the deputy pulled over Facundo Chavez for expired paper plates and driving with the high beams on. The suspect's girlfriend was a passenger in the car and says he told her he was going to shoot the deputy. We would later learn Deputy Herrera helped that same woman in the past with a family violence case against Chavez. Those court documents also revealing Chavez shot Deputy Herrera 14 times. Chavez is charged with capital murder. The district attorney's office is now reviewing evidence and says prosecutors are seeking the death penalty.